What up, people? It's your boy, Mr. Mag&Twist, back again. Sorry for the delay. I know I've been gone for a while. Yes, I do have a do-rag on, as I was the mug that didn't get a trim before this lockdown. And yes, you're not seeing my hairline. Actually, you know what? It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Everybody's in the same position. The ways are intact. Life is good. Everything's good. Obviously, the Mag&Twist podcast can't take place exactly how I like due to the pandemic and due to the fact that everybody's in self-isolation, staying at home, which is what you should be doing. You know, just follow the measures. Hopefully this thing will pass and, you know, we can move on. But in the meantime, I thought to do, well, what I always love to do, which is react to music. If you guys have me on Snap or Insta, you know, I love my music, you know, I just love it. So I thought, why not give that to you guys, you know? I thought to react to an all-time favourite of mine as a fan as well, which is Partynextdoor. And he's got a new album, I believe it's called Partymobile, I believe that's the album. And well, obviously, if we look at his whole discography, Partynextdoor, the first one, that's always been a classic. We have classic gems like Right Now, Make a Meal, Break from Toronto, Was Good, Curious, all of that. When you actually think about it, from top to bottom, it's a masterpiece. It's an absolute masterpiece. Partynextdoor 2 again, tracks like SOS, Her Way, Grown Woman, Options, Thirsty, again, an absolute classic album. And then it kind of fell off, and this is the problem I had with him. He's just not consistent. So in terms of this album, I'm not expecting a great deal. I'm just expecting him to be consistent like he was with P&D 1 and P&D 2. Partynextdoor 3, again, not a great album. It was just mediocre. And then he did his whole P&D Colors series. So he had P&D Colors and P&D Colors 2, tracks like Freaking You, Rendezvous, what else did we have? Peace of Mind. Those sorts of tracks, they hit home. They showed like elements of what we missed out on him in P&D 3. And then he did his 7 Days album, which was, I would say, just above par. So like I said, I don't know what to expect from him. I hope he's kind of come back to what we know and love him for. If you like the content, you know, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe. But also, if you want me to react to other stuff, other artists, other genres, just link it in the comments below. And yeah, that's it really. So let's get cracking with this one. Track number 1 is Nothing Less. Let's go. Loving the audio so far. It's taking me somewhere.
Shawty, you get the best of me, whatever is left of me.
Yeah, this is what I need. This is what I need. He's taking me to a place, man. This is what he does. And his vocals are just so smooth.
Unless you won't accept it, so I give you the best of me.
Give me the best of him. I'm sorry to cut it, but just imagine this playing in the background and you're absolutely you're talking to her and you're like, giving the best of me. Yes. Bunch of babies, man.
I'm messy again.
I'm messy again.
You'll never take a chance to forget.
Wicked track. I'll give you the best of me. We all know what that means. One thing I must say with Party is he manages to like make use of like his surroundings. Like I can imagine him just in the studio, just smoking a joint and just letting the music just play, and then he'd been like, yeah man, I'm gonna come in now. Just that space he gives you is just a madness. Like it's something he's been so good at throughout his whole like discography. Like just amazing. Track number 2, Turn Up. I'm not control, I'm trying to see the turn on.
we get scraped. I tell you I'm on my way.
Yeah.
But I want it all off. You said come and get. But there's no TSA.
Yeah, I can't lie. Yeah, this was just alright. I'm not even gonna drag it out. I've heard this one already because this was a single. So track number 3 is The News.
What's new to you? It ain't new to me. What's new to you? What's new to you? It ain't new to me.
You see what I'm telling you with him? His voice is just so spacious and like you just get lost. Yes, yes, this is what we need.
It ain't new to me. And what's blue to you? It ain't blue to me.
Good track, great track. Love it, love it, love it. Track 4, Split Decision. Again, this is another single I've heard. I hate when artists do this, release single. And most of the album seems to be consisted of singles. Anywho, Split Decision, track 4.
Some things you never should have found, never should have found. But you found it anyway,
Again, another decent track. But so far, I've kind of, out of 4 tracks, I've heard 2? I mean, plus the album isn't long already, 15 songs? Track 5, Loyal. I mean, I've heard this one as well. Again, another banger, can't fault it. It's a tune, let's not lie.
I'm loyal. I got money in my pocket, I'm loyal. Here's how I control.
Track 6, Touch Me. Finally, something new.
Touch me and remind me of what the day that you called me, the day that you.
Nah, stop it. It just sounds lazy. It just sounds like, I don't know, Obi have kept him up in these shackles and he's just about managed to eat.
Never wasted.
I'm not gonna listen to any more of this because this is dead. Track 7, Trauma.
I didn't show it then, but I show it now.
Business.
Say it out loud and I say it proud. I'm so.
This is what we need. He just needs to just stick to what he knows, man. None of this slurring of words and no, just stick to these funky beats that you can just cruise your voice on. This is what we need. This is nice. You see? Look at me. I'm smiling. Just be consistent with what you sounded like in the first one. I understand artists have to, change up their flow to suit certain audiences and not go down one avenue, one route. I get all that. But there's a reason why we fell in love with Partynextdoor 1. There's a reason why we fell in love with how it sounded. This is what we're used to as fans. This is what we need. You know what I mean? So just stick to what you know, man. We love you for it. Track number 8, Showing You.
The day I finally make you mine.
Drop should be coming out.
Quit pretending to.
He's taking the piss. He had 2 chances to have a bass drop in there. Nah. You're not showing me. No, you're not showing anybody. No. Where's the drop? Track number 9, Eye on It. One thing I must say is so far, what track are we on? Track 9. And so far, it's just... Intro, wavy. Turn Up, nice track. The News I've heard already. Split Decision I've heard already. Loyal I've heard already. We've got 5 more tracks left after this one, so hopefully he picks it up. But right now it's just sounding very, very mediocre. It's alright. I mean, it's a summer track, but I mean, summer's cancelled. I feel if you're doing a Caribbean flex, you need to have somebody Caribbean. Have a Rihanna, or I don't know, have a Damian Marley, or you know what I mean, or Coffee even. You know what I mean? These types of sounds you need to just hit home with the right people. And I understand this is again another kind of avenue he's going down with his Caribbean flex, but no. Not for me anyway. Not for me. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? If you want to do that, you either got to come real correct with it, or just pay somebody to just do a feature on it. You know what I mean? It will just make for a better song. Eye on It isn't the one for me personally. Track number 10, Believe It. See, the thing is, I've had to refrain myself from hearing this because it's been on everybody's snap. So, you know, I'm kind of thinking it must be a half decent track. That's when we believe it. That's when we believe it. It's already gonna bang. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Everything gon' be okay. If I come out, everything I did. You hear the difference? You hear the difference? He's not doing all this young fun. He's not doing all that. He's just letting Rihanna do what she needs to do. And he's just coming in with the nice, smooth vocals. This is, see, he knows the formula. He knows the formula. He's just being stubborn and hard-headed. He knows what he's good at. But he's trying all these different avenues and different routes. This is what annoys me with him. See what happens when he sticks to what he knows. Why is Rihanna stepping on the beat like that? Oh, rewind that bit, please. Brilliant track, but Rihanna could have done more. Maybe a verse or something, a bit more different. Oh, what was she saying in it? Best make me believe it. You know, it's kind of like just on loop. I feel like she was just in the studio for what, five minutes. Track number 11, Never Again. What? If you want to do Young Thug, hire the man, pay him. The guy is good at what he does. Just pay him. It will just make for a better listening experience, bro. Oh, we're close to the end, guys, and it's not looking good, man. And we waited 2 years for this. Oh God, I hope he pulls through. Never again will I be a subject of yours. Yeah, no, I can't do it anymore. Track number 12, PGT. Them chops are disgusting. Nice track indeed. Track number 13, Another Day. You kind of know the sound now. You see? You see when you stick to the formula. It's always another day. I'ma put them off and yeah. I push it down the way. Brilliant track. Love it. Love it. Track number 14, Savage Anthem. Don't wait on my love. Don't wait on my reply to your text. Don't wait on my enough from your sex. Don't trust me to capture the moment. This is a Savage Anthem. This one's for the man then. Sorry, girls. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Love a bit of toxic masculinity. We love it. We love it. Oh, again, another one I've heard. Track number 15, Loyal Remix. I don't want to hear it all. After hearing that, I must say that was very mediocre. Most of it, kind of half of it, was singles already, and they were wicked and brilliant. But for a whole project, it was just okay. Best tracks on there were probably the intro and Believe It, featuring Rihanna. I think Party is actually finished. There isn't much, I don't know, it seems rushed. This project, that's the word I'm looking for. It seems rushed. There's other like elements where we see him shine. I mean, PGT was another banger as well, quite a good track. It's just not him. It's just not him, and I'm gonna give my honest review. It's just a bit disappointing personally. I don't know if there's issues at OVO with him, and as I said, he's just wanting to release all his stuff and then get the hell out of there. I don't know, but nah, this is poor. 1 minute Caribbean flex, 1 minute Young Thug, 1 minute something else, bit of funk, and then it's like kind of stick to your own lane, which is trappy vibes, toxic masculinity, all this. This is what stick to that. And well, he hasn't really. So yeah, 6.5. Not very, but I'm a bit disappointed. As I know you could do better. Just for my sanity and for yours, I have to play you this absolute classic. You all know which one I'm going to play. Create this, and we'll be happy. I'll be happy forever.
Roll up in the bitch, still smell like a house. Right quick, tight jeans on, so she feel mine. I know you want to break, I know you want to break from drama.
Why could he do that? And as I always say when that track finishes, it needed to be longer. Well, there you have it. Partynextdoor Mobile, I think it was. Like and subscribe, like I always say. And like the logo says, stay tuned, stay blessed. But I'm also gonna add, stay home. Stay home. And one thing I will say with this whole coronavirus or COVID-19, whatever way you want to say it, check in on your people, check in on your close ones, drop a message, It's very hard to be at home. It's very hard to be entertained if you're somebody outgoing and on the move. So just check in, a message or a call goes a long way. Even just checking on people that you haven't spoken to in a while, You don't know their situation. You don't know what they're going through, what their current circumstances. Just keep busy, man. And try not to watch the news too much. I mean, it's all good staying informed and, keeping up to date, but even that can affect your mental. Stay safe, stay healthy, and much love, people.